Hello everybody, my name is Layla and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. In this video today we are doing the pancakes household. I'm renovating it. This is also my first speed build with commentary over top. I finally figured out how to do commentary properly, so here we are. So unfortunately, in the beginning of this video, it starts off while I'm like in the middle of doing the front of the house. There was another video with it that was like showing it from the very beginning, but I ended up losing the footage, unfortunately, and all I was left with was what you've seen. Thankfully, you didn't miss much. It was just me fixing up the roof a little bit and adjusting the proportions of the house. It wasn't drastic. You didn't miss a whole lot, so we're good. Yeah, so this is the pancakes household, although when you see the title of the video, I'm pretty sure it says Pique Hearth. I name the videos based off of like the lot name instead of the family that lives there. It's just easier for me, I guess. On top of that, I don't think a lot of people know what the name is for like a lot of these lots. So, I don't know, I just thought I'd point it out. In this video, I'm giving the Pancakes family a much deserved upgrade to their house. If you've played The Sims 4 before, you know that EA houses aren't the best. So that pretty much speaks for itself when I say that this house wasn't looking the best. Altogether, I want to say this house took me about 2 hours to fully renovate. Renovate. I can't say remake because all I did was I'm losing my words. This is what happens when you put me under pressure for having to talk for 25 minutes straight. All I did was I renovated it. I didn't completely demolish the house. I just fixed it, basically. So it's more of a renovation rather than a remake, per se, like I did with all my other houses in the save. This is the only one that I've actually renovated. For all the rest of the houses that I've done, I've basically demolished the lot and then started from scratch. And I gave each neighborhood kind of like a theme. So I guess for this neighborhood, it's like colonial type houses. But the Pancakes house was already pretty good structural wise, so I just left it. I actually based the house next to it, the Riverside Roost, the one that I did for my parenthood family. I based that one off of the Pancakes house before I had renovated it. And so the overall structure was fine. I just had to fix the proportions, like I said before. And then I fixed the outsides and stuff. But that was it. You'll see later on in the video that I added a toddler room to the house as well, because the version of the Pancakes family that I have in my save is actually the one that Max has made this year, I'm pretty sure. The one with Iggy in it. So I gave him his own room here, because there was no point in me putting in Iggy if I wasn't going to give him, a room, right? That wouldn't make sense. I think I did pretty okay with the exterior. I definitely fixed it, centered it, made it look better. I think before, you were able to get on the front porches of that, like, on the house or whatever. You were able to get to the front porch. Yeah, I changed that. I kind of just made the front porches for decoration, And then the back porch is the usable one. Yeah. So me talking for 25 minutes is pretty difficult. So I'm just going to talk about other random things. Oh yeah. The backyard, I think I did pretty good with this. I definitely fixed it up and made it look nicer than what it was. And I'm pretty sure, did I make it bigger or smaller? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh yeah. And I used like the actual fencing thing. Instead of just the plants. Because when you have the plants, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of there being a fence. Like, Sims are able to just, like, get into the backyard and, like, glitch through the plants. Whereas with the fence, they can't get back there unless they go through the house. So, I just fixed that up. Did I end up adding toddler things? Oh, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Yeah. I kind of just outlined everything here with flowers, and then I gave them like a nice stone patio almost. I kept the little backyard lights they had. I don't think I've ever used those ones before in like a personal build, so I was like, hey, let's just leave them. Yeah, and then I filled this whole section with just flowers. I could have did something else. I don't know. Did I add anything else to it? I might have. We'll see. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Okay. Did I not lower down the stairs when I was doing this? Oh. I just made it harder for myself. Way to go, me. Yeah. So, like I was saying before, this whole house took me maybe 2 hours in total. Maybe a little bit less. But, the editing software that I'm using at the current moment is Lightworks. And when I go to speed up my speed builds, or like my builds that I do, it'll only speed it up so much. So it can only go 4 times its actual speed. Like, the editing software will only let me multiply the speed by 4. And so it's still pretty slow. And the video came out to about 25 minutes. And I'd rather it be like 10 to 15 minutes. That's the ideal. It's easier to talk for 10 to 15 minutes than 25 minutes. Yeah. Trust me. Oh, with time, I will get better at this. Right now, I'm not doing so hot. I know. It's probably really cringy, and you probably want to click out the video, or you probably already have. But yeah. I'm hoping that the audio and the speed build itself actually get matched up. Because, if you didn't know before, I have officially moved from my laptop to my PC. And I'm using my phone as audio recording. And in terms of, I guess, piecing those together when you're editing, it gets pretty tricky to match everything up. So yeah, I finished editing my 7th part for my Carter Legacy, because I'm in the middle of pre-recording. And matching up the audio to the video was really difficult. Like, I sat there and I struggled for, I want to say, about 20 minutes trying to crop out this one part to make sure that the audio matched up with the video. When I tell you it was the most difficult thing that I've had to do in a while, I'm not lying. But yeah. So, moving on. In the kitchen area, I decided to keep the yellow theme going. I thought it didn't look too bad. It was okay. And then the floor tiles I kept. I kind of kept everything the same in terms of like theme. I just fixed it up a little bit more. And yeah, I added a pet bowl and stuff because I gave them a pet. I'm pretty sure I gave them a dog. I don't know what kind of dog. I can't remember at the top of my head. But I gave them a dog. Yeah. So how I did this is, I want to say, about from the time that I'm recording this voiceover, so the 23rd of December, I made this speed build and the create a sim for, or well, not the create a sim, but I added the pancakes family, the one that Max has made, to this save file about 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I did a whole bunch of edits because I was really motivated. Because I just made the channel and stuff, or continued the channel, I should say. And I was really motivated, so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to just power through Willow Creek. We're gonna build everything, and we're gonna get as far as we possibly can. And I got pretty far. I ended up rebuilding 3 out of the 4 neighborhoods. The only 2 houses that I have left are the really big ones, the 40 by 30 and the 50 by 50 lot. So the Spencer Kim Lewis household and the other household that I made, the Navarro family. No, it's not the Navarro family. It's the Ferrero family. Yeah. I have their houses to do. And then I just gotta edit them and stuff. But yeah, I did the speed builds for these so long ago. So, and like the creative sim and stuff, so forgive me if I don't remember everything. Yeah, so as you can see here, I kind of made the upstairs make a little bit more sense. Made the bathrooms a little bit smaller. I redid the ensuite for the Bob and Eliza. And then the bigger room I gave to Bob and Eliza, and then the smaller room that they were in previously, or Bob was in, or whoever was in the room. You know, the controversy and stuff of they were sleeping in separate rooms before they had Iggy. But yeah, I moved them into the bigger room, and the smaller room I gave to Iggy. Yeah. I'm thinking when I finish my save file, I want to, like, do Let's Plays of, like, 2 or 3 families from each world. And I think the pancakes are one of the households that I want to do. Yeah. Because I want to do one of the pre-made households, and then I want to do at least 1 or 2 of the households that I created. And the BFF households, like, they're not that interesting. I mean, there's a scandal going on for sure. Like, Summer and Liberty both like Travis. That's a scandal. And then there's the goth household. But I feel as though everyone's doing the goth household. Especially in The Sims 2. So I don't want to, like, do something that's really overused, you know? And then there's the Spencer Kim Lewis household. Now, what I'm planning on doing with them is I want to make Eric, like, a famous businessman kind of thing. So I want to give him, like, the fame trait and stuff. Because, like, he has a fabulously wealthy aspiration, and he's already in the business career. So I kind of just wanted to make him, like, you know, up there and famous and stuff. So they would be interesting to play with too, but I mean, Bob and Eliza, man. Everyone hates Eliza pancakes. That's proven fact. And so I guess I want to play with them more than the rest. Especially because Maxis, you know, created an improved version of the pancakes, and apparently they're happier now that they have Iggy, and their relationship is magically fixed and stuff like that. So I guess I want to play through with them. So I think I'm going to play through with the pancakes. Look out for that. Stick around. You'll see a playthrough of the pancakes household. But yeah, I want to play with them. I think I want to do a playthrough with the Calientes and Lothario household in Oasis Springs. We'll see about Newcrest, because I haven't built that yet. And San Myshuno, I wouldn't know who I wanted to play with yet. In terms of pre-made households. I don't know. I don't really play with San Myshuno. Like, I know the 3 main worlds by heart, so, like, the base game worlds. I know the people that live there by heart, right? Because I'm there a lot more. But in all, like, the other, in all the other worlds, I don't really know the townies there that well. I mean, maybe in Burleton Bay, like Brent and Brant Hecking, I'd totally do a playthrough with them. That'd be cool. In terms of... what else? Oh my gosh. Off in the corner there, you can see Iggy. Ah! That's funny to me. Yeah, because I built... I went into live mode with this, and I built from there. I built based off of their household funds, basically. And I don't know why there's this prolonged pause. I don't know what's happening here. I may or may not have to edit this part out. Probably not. If you're watching this part, I never edited it out. I probably won't. I'm probably just gonna leave it. Wow, that's a real long pause, buddy. What did you do? Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, we're just gonna keep talking over this, I guess. I have, a few ideas of what I want to do when I'm done the save file, for sure. I just don't want to do, like, too many playthroughs, you know? I want to pick just a few, like, a handful out of all of them. So I guess, like, the most interesting ones. I'd like to play with, some of the vampires that I have in mind. I have, like, 2 new vampire families that I want to put in. Oh, there we go. It's back. I have 2 more vampire families that I want to put into Forgotten Hollow. I might as well tell you guys now. One of the families, or one of them is, like, this big vampire family, and they're not liked by the rest of the vampires, because they are, I guess, good vampires, and they refuse to do what, like, Vlad and Lilith and Caleb want them to do and stuff. And then there is a single vampire who's basically trying to overthrow Vlad. Like, she's trying to become the master vampire, she's trying to rule Forgotten Hollow, like, that kind of thing, you know? So, I think it'd be cool to, like, play with one of them. That's definitely one that I had in mind, too. Maybe we should talk about what's actually going on in the video. That would make a lot of sense. So here you can see that I'm just building a youth room. I'm actually really proud of this room. I did pretty good. I'm not really good with building toddler rooms. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I build toddler rooms, I give them literally every single toy in the game. I don't make it like a realistic kids room, I make it like a toy room. And that's one of the bigger problems that I have. I'm not good with, like, dealing with, like, space and stuff. Like, larger spaces I'm not good with. I like more enclosed spaces, just because it's more easier to decorate and stuff. But in terms of this room, it's bigger than the rooms that I normally do, but I'm pretty proud of it. Like, for example, in the Starnes household, when I was building their house, they live literally right across the street from the Pancakes. It's the single dad with his 2 toddlers. They live in that giant house that his grandmother basically gave to him. But the toddler rooms are so big. They're unnecessarily big. And the entire house is, like, old-fashioned, kind of, and I just went in and I made it like a colorful mess. And it looked okay to me at first, like, when I did the first room, and then I got to the second room, because they were similar, right? They're twins. And I got to the second room, and I was, like, halfway done, and I kind of zoomed back, and I was looking at them, and I was like, I don't like this. But it was too late. I was too far gone already. I didn't want to restart, so I just kept it. It's whatever. It still looks okay, don't get me wrong. But I wish I could have did it a little bit different, maybe. I don't know, I might renovate it. Yeah, if you've seen off to the side there, on his little bookshelf, I gave Iggy the little figure of his dad. Oh, I thought that was pretty cute. But yeah, see, like, with this house, I thought I did pretty good. Or this room, I should say. In terms of space. Like, this kid has everything he could have ever wanted in that room. Like, that's what I wanted when I was a kid. Damn. Like, it's so nice. I really like using, like, the toddler stuff pack and, like, the kids' room stuff pack. When I'm creating rooms, I like to utilize those quite a bit. Yeah, and then we moved to the balcony, and it kind of just made it, you know, decent looking. I put their workout equipment that they had for Eliza and, you know, stuff like that. Some cute things. And then I just went in and I decorated the front area. I made it look decent. That's another issue that I have too. Like, I'm so used to giving houses, like, what are they called? The little rooms that are by the front door, that are, like, separated from the rest of the house. I forgot what they're called. But I'm so used to giving a house, like, that kind of room. And, like, I feel like a lot of my houses are cookie cutter, in a sense, because every house has that little entrance area, you know? And so I don't know why, but I guess that bothered me too when I was creating a lot of these houses. But yeah. And those swatches, can we talk? I didn't realize that those swatches didn't match. I thought they were the same thing, but apparently, no. And I kept the little TV thing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like the cabinets and stuff. Like, they don't match. They don't match. And, like, you can see here, I was getting really frustrated with it too. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna move on. Forget it. Yeah. A lot of the stuff they had in the living room to begin with, I really liked. Like, the whole setup they had with the TV, I genuinely liked that. I just, you know, fixed some things up. That was it. I didn't really change a whole lot in there. In the dining room, though, I definitely changed a lot. I deleted everything. I was like, nope, we're starting fresh for this one, buddy. Boys. I can't speak English. Forgive me, it's 3 a.m. But yeah. This was another one that I think that I did pretty well with. Yeah, I was giving them more of, like, a modern approach, I guess, so to speak. Yeah, I struggled picking the table for a while. I didn't know if I wanted to do, like, a big table or a small table. They don't really have good tables. They really don't. They should make a dining room stuff pack. Just dining tables. That'd be nice. Like, nice dining tables, you know? With good swatches. Whew. Their swatch game needs to improve. But yeah. So it is 3 a.m. for me right now. Like I said before, I'm currently pre-recording. It is the 23rd of December, and I am pre-recording till for videos up until January the 3rd. And that is because it is the holidays and Christmas and stuff. And I have 2 days home to myself before I'm up and I'm out for Christmas, and I won't have time, and I'm not going to be home and stuff, right? So, just pre-recording some videos to get out, because I'm trying to get back on a schedule, like a proper schedule. I worked really hard on Friday just making things, like making a list of like what days I'm going to upload what videos and what kind of videos, and picking out some current playthroughs to like mix it up a bit. So yeah, I also made some changes in terms of how the videos are being organized and stuff. But yeah, there were a lot of stuff. So I think the video is wrapping up here. So yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.